band. I mean, I like it. I like it.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for coming out. We had a little technical issue going on that put the wrong intro up, so I was trying to find the one. Kind of hard sometimes to bounce between Friday and Saturday. How's everyone doing today? Right now I'm running solo. Don't know how long I'll be going for, but see who we got in the building. Dickie, what's up, Dickie? How you doing, man? Hope all is well with you. Mark, what's up, brother? How you doing? Man, just chilling, bro. Running behind as usual. You know how it is. Seems like Saturdays are so bad for me. And I'm really like, there's not a whole lot going on. But I don't know. It's like my lazy day or something. What's up, Brave? How you doing, buddy? Any more smoothies, Bravey? Or Bravey? Brave? Gave you a new name, Brave. Bravey. What's up, Mitzi? How are you doing? Hope all is well with you today. And we got Jamie. What's up, Jamie? How are you doing? How's the fishing going? What's up, Will? My co-host right there. Man, I needed you, Will. I was trying to get the videos up and I pulled the one down and I was like, I don't think that's it. And I was like, maybe I think. And I put it up there and nope. And Jared, what's up, Jared? How you doing, buddy? If you guys go check out Jared today, he has a show he runs every Sunday. Yeah, or no, tomorrow actually. Excuse me. See, that's the thing. I'm already messed up. I'm thinking it's Sunday. Tomorrow, make sure you go check out Jared's show tomorrow. Pretty dope. In fact, I got to catch up on it too. Super Bowl's tomorrow too, so I think football season's like a bad time for me. What's up, Duval? How you doing, buddy? Miss Mitzi in the house. And we got Jamie. What's up, Jamie? Man, who's watching the Super Bowl tomorrow? I'm gonna watch it, but I don't know. Seattle's gonna whoop the Patriots, so I don't think that's gonna be a great game. Which I'm glad to see the Patriots lose, though. And we got James B. What up, James? How you doing? Got the Cookie Monster right there, man. I gotta still try those out. I gotta get some ordered from you guys. Now I'm curious, who's everybody going for? Are you going for Seattle or are you going for Patriots? Let's see. So how's everyone doing this weekend? I know it's not too bad for me. I've been busy this week, though. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff on my mind that I'm trying to figure out. Got a new product I'm trying to work on and went a couple days ago to check out all the machinery and tools that I would need for it. And so that was pretty cool. Got to go look at everything, get a price. I'm not going to, right now I'm trying to, there was certain tools that I wanted to get, but I'm not going to be able to really afford that right now. I'm going to have to go with something a little cheaper than what I wanted, but that's all right. As long as I can get the stuff, it'll work just fine. Oh, thank you, Jared. I appreciate it, man. And you're welcome. Yeah, it was a great birthday. It was pretty cool. Chilled with the wife. Watched TV a lot that day. Just relaxed. Took it pretty easy. Went out and did some things too. Went out to some stores, looked around. What else did I do? Oh, I got a pretty cool shirt too. I meant to show that off. I'm gonna have to get some pictures of it. Not going for Seattle. It's hard. I know they're in our division, but I just can't. I hate the Patriots with a passion, man. I cannot stand that team. After what they pulled, dude, it wasn't even just us that got beat in the Super. I don't even want to say whoops. I think it was like a 3-point difference, but we got beat in the Super Bowl by 3 points that we should have had when they were cheating, getting had their binoculars and shit, knowing the plays. And then they had 2 more where they had the deflate gate and something else. And I don't get it, man. They should have pulled that Super Bowl title from them, but hell yeah, Jared, keep that grind up, man. I got to do the same thing when I get off today. After this, I need to go get. I got the rats actually all cleaned up, so I'm pretty good on that. I actually just got to sit there and do feed the rats and go deal with the snakes. I need to give them some water or make sure that they all got water and do some feedings and other shit too. Yeah, it seems that way, man. Sometimes. Um, Definitely, I know the refs got their hands in there, man. They got their favorite teams or getting paid for it for sure. I like to think it's not like WWF or WWE anymore, man. I'm not even watching. Yeah, the halftime's not even doesn't even seem impressive. Like I don't know when they had like Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and Eminem come out, that was pretty tight. Like they should do something like that. I don't really some of this newer music and shit. Like was it Bad Bunny or whatever the hell? I don't even know who the hell that guy is, man. I think I've heard 1 or 2 of his songs, like, but not really familiar with him at all. But it does definitely seem more about money and everything for sure. Seattle better win, have money writing on this one, though no dog in the fight. Still really dislike New England. Yeah, I agree. I don't like New England at all. I don't know. Their quarterback's really good. I mean, given he's a young kid, a rookie. I mean, a couple years in and stuff. I mean, got kid's good and definitely got talent. But hopefully, you guys you come up on that money, John. Hey, John, did you sell your clutch out of the puzzles that you had? Like 70s through 80s and rap from 80s and 90s. John, I'm with you on that all the way, man. The music nowadays is just trash compared to what it used to be, right? Like, I love rock and all that, man. I'm not super big on country, but I do love country. I've always liked it, but got more respect for country even more now. But like rock, rap, country, all that shit's just garbage, man. Like, like you said, the old school country, classic rock, you know, even 70s, 80s, 90s, and the rap from the 80s and 90s was the shit. Anything after 2000s, man, just became garbage. I don't even understand the shit that they say, like this mumble rap. Like, what the? I don't even understand it. I don't get it. Like, how do you guys even think that sounds cool, sounding retarded and shit, not even being able to talk correct, man? Fucking can't even write in cursive or anything. You guys can't even talk. Like, I don't know. Kids nowadays, man, they're something else. It's new age shit. Had a berry smoothie last night with an orange juice and a banana. Oh, nice. That's one of my favorites. Like, I love the strawberry banana smoothies. But I mean, I like them all: mango, peach, whatever. It's all bomb. But definitely strawberry, blueberry, and strawberry. That's one of my favorites. Like strawberry banana or blueberry strawberry. if there is a way for both teams to lose, I choose that way, right? It's funny because so many people were saying that too. They're like, well, is there a way that they could just tie, like nobody score any touchdowns, so we could just go into overtime, and when you go into the second and third overtime, it's still nobody scores? So how's everybody's weekend, man? I know mine's going pretty good. I can't complain. Pretty stoked. I think what kind of sucks though is like I've got so much shit on my mind and trying to figure out like this new product that I'm working on. Like I don't really have time to sit here and think too much about all our stuff and get things done as much as I would like to. It's like I'm just kind of focused on getting what I'm trying to do and not knowing everything that I need to do with it. There's some stuff it's like, okay, well, what am I going to do? What can I use? It's not something that you can just technically go by. So trying to find certain places that maybe carry a certain something that I could use, and knowing like really it's going to come down. A lot of it's planning right now, but it's going to be coming down to just basically doing it and seeing how the final product is. And then once that product's done, then it's like, okay, well, now I know, everything's good, or there's a couple things I need to work on or whatever it may be that I need to do. I could get that figured out. But yeah, it's definitely like, I don't know, my mind's just really been kind of all over the place, but at the same time just focused on like this one thing. So I'm driving myself crazy. No, sir. Still have the puzzle and have puzzles all 100% at hypo. Haven't listed or talked about anyone. Want to get around 10 to 12 mils in them and see if they keep us will be available. Nice. Was that was they had Weirdo in there, wasn't there, John? Yeah, that's one of the big things that sucks though, is not having the money right now. I wish I could sit here and just like have the funds to go get this stuff and start working on it. I mean, I still got some planning to do somewhat, but the little things that I'm kind of working on. But for the most part, like I said, a lot of things are just coming down to having to really just get it done. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm just trying to figure all this shit out. Some things I don't want to jump ahead on and like, oh, I could have done something different. So I definitely agree with planning out quite a bit. But yes, sir. Or yes, super pastel weirdo puzzle to hypo hat puzzle. Nice. And what's cool about that, John, is there's no clown in there too, or at least that you said. So that's awesome if there's no clown in there. As much as I love clown, I don't know if I really want it in the puzzle. I mean, I know there was people like the puzzle clowns weren't what people were really expecting, but I don't know. I think at the same time too, maybe there's some other stuff that you can put in there to make those puzzle clowns look pretty cool. It's raining here, but no locks. Damn, that sucks. Well, it happens though. Maybe you'll get some here in the next day or two. I had that happen a couple months back or something, a month or two ago. I'd put it was raining and I put my mail in there with a female and didn't get anything. And then like I think 3, 4, 5 days later, something like that, I went and they had locked up. So I was like super stoked on that. But I'm sure you guys will probably have some rain for quite a while. We got it's supposed to rain here on Tuesday, I think. We got like Tuesday or Wednesday it starts raining. We've got like 4 or 5, maybe 6, 7 days of rain, like 5, 7 days, something like that. It's quite a bit. So I'm super stoked on that. Get some pairings going myself again. What's up? Kind of repeat pairings. I already got a couple walks in from them, 1 or 2 already. So I'm gonna go for another round. I got a couple females that I'm still working on getting the size. There was one I was hoping to get here in like May, but I might have to almost wait till this September, October to start getting them going again, or try to breed them. She's not of size, so hopefully we can get her there pretty soon, see what happens. I got 3 more snakes coming in too. I got I got 2 that are paid off. I'm just waiting for the weather to clear up as soon as that permits for us to. I got one coming from Michael from Platinum. And that's pretty much, I think, it. I've got like 3 coming, and I'm done for a while. Like everything that basically this year, I'm just trying to save, and everything like for savings just for myself. But a lot of the money that I have, I'm trying to put basically in for this new project I'm working on, and it's gonna take me a little bit. I'm hoping here in the next couple months I will be getting started on it though, as soon as I can get these funds going. But like I said, that's just basically what I want to do. I just want to throw everything in as much as I can and really not into a savings, not spend much money. That way I could just save everything and get there as fast as I can. Son's project, no other recessives. Nice. That's awesome, John. She will go to a different project this season. She was the puzzle, not the hypo head puzzle. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I enjoyed learning woodworking and how to use a table saw and shop and laser cutter and hammer and drill and the hammer drill. Yeah, Brave. I was thinking that the other day, man. It's pretty cool, right? I miss like junior high and high school, man, when you get your electives, and metal shop and wood shop was always the two that I liked taking. I took drafting too. Got to learn a little bit about drafting, but metal shop and woodworking was my favorites, man. I enjoyed that. I remember the first time I actually got to learn to weld in it. I mean, it's kind of welding. I don't look at it as like hardcore welding, being really experienced in it, but it's just spot welding. That's pretty easy, but that was pretty cool. It was something to learn. We got to make a little metal toolbox and stuff. I remember making like the little wood box, the jewelry boxes and stuff. I made one out of, what was that? Mahogany and Purple Heart. So the whole box was mahogany, but then I took and had a little, through the top lid, I put a little piece of Purple Heart strip. So it had a nice little perfect, strip of Purple Heart running through it. I made some cedar boxes too. I made my grandma one. I remember I made like the napkin holder. That was pretty cool, man. I remember that. That was like the first thing that you learned in woodworking that we did, was the duck. I think that was the first or second project we did. I want to say it was the first, but that was pretty neat. Always going in there, slacking your wood, right? One is a little fucker, small boo-bag, born at 20 grams, got it up to 32, now having to assist. Oh, man. That's a pain in the ass. I've dealt with that a few times, and I had this one that just would not, like, she would not eat. I would sit there and assist feed her. She'd spit it out, and I did that crap like, man, 4 or 5 times, bro. I just kept having to try, and it was just getting frustrating because you're sitting there. I think I dealt with her for like 15, 20 minutes, just kept trying and trying. Probably 5, 6 times I tried with her and just kept spitting it. And it was just getting frustrating where it was like, man, I'm trying to push this thing down as far as I can within reason. And this was like in the beginning of learning too. I was not super comfortable with it, but I was kind of comfortable. But it was just the stress of her, like, you're sitting there with your patience that you don't have trying to assist feed the snake, and she just keeps spitting it out, and it's like, all right, now you got me pissed. Now I'm sweating. Now I feel like I just got out of the gym and ran a mile, like, yeah, it definitely gets irritating, man, trying to get them to eat, and they just won't do it. You have to continue the next time and the time after, and it's like, man, how many times do I got to sit here and do this shit with you? You'd think after 1 or 2 times they would just get it down, maybe 3 times, like, okay, fine. But definitely gets irritating. Took drafting, art, and the 2 classes all the women were in. Child development and foods. Counselor figured out. Sorry, all Facebook players and like 3 girls. Yeah, That's funny, John, you said that. I think we probably all pulled that one though, right? I remember I took was it home ec or whatever, took the cooking class and all girls in there. And then what was it? Ceramics. I remember I took a ceramics class, and then there was a few guys in there, but mainly girls. And so I definitely took a few myself. In fact, I remember the teachers laughed at me because I made in ceramics class, we were making like, I think we had to like make an animal or something. And my project that I had decided for on the animal was fuck, what was it now? I don't even remember. My teacher messed me all up, man, because she laughed at me. I don't know. I don't know if it was like a wolf or a fox or something. I don't remember what I was making, and she said it looked like a Cheeto and shit. I was like, that's messed up, man. I've been working on this hard all day, all week, a couple hours every day, and you say this looks like a shitty ass Cheeto. I don't get it. That was rude of her. 4 electives, did woodshop in middle school, still have a bow I made. Oh, that's pretty cool. I would like to check out that bow. I bet, see, like nowadays, you can't even do crap like that, man. I remember, what was it? When I was in junior high and high school, a lot of what we were doing at that time in the 90s, a lot of them were making the skateboards, the decks, but I didn't make one. I ended up making other stuff that I wanted to do. I wanted to make a, shit, what do you call it? A gun, can't even think of the freaking name now. Basically a gun safe, but it's not even really a gun safe. It just holds your damn guns. Like back in the old days, back in the old farm days, man, you just have your gun sitting in a glass thing, like a hutch basically. No lock on it, which, I mean, you could, but people could just easily break it. It wasn't really that. It's just more of a place to keep your guns, and people in your house can't just open it right up, right? A kid or something. Didn't really have to worry about people breaking into your house and stealing shit. Just pulled all the hogs out the fridge yesterday for warming stages to pair them in a few days. Nice. So you guys do your own breeding and everything, John? Like with the hogs, just put some wild hog out there, breed them, and let them run wild. I always wanted to have something like that, have some farmland where I could have some, like, do some pig shooting and deer and whatnot. Was offered a scholarship as a junior, but turned it down because my stupid ass thought I had a chance to get one for Facebook. No. I've been thinking about getting some house snakes. Oh yeah. Right? You got to keep expanding, man, growing. That's the thing. We got to have growth. I mean, if people don't want it, hey, I get it. Not everybody wants to do that, but to me, hey, why not, man? Go big or go home. Oh, I got you. How's all your guys' pairings going so far and your everything, man? You guys having any good luck? Or I have nothing yet right now. I'm still waiting. That's what sucks about not having an incubator. It's like you really don't know. It's all guesswork on what's happening. So right now I'm just trying to figure out everything as far as guesswork, like if it's a pre-lay shed or not. I'm hoping here in the next like month or two, hopefully have at least something drop. But yeah, I'm in the works just anytime. Who knows what's going to happen? I don't know. I probably won't get an ultrasound this year, but next year, that's my goal, is to snag one up. And definitely comes in handy. I'm curious too, if you guys, what are some of the ultrasounds that you guys are using? What brands? I've seen a couple I was looking at. What brand it was. And I was looking at Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that, Mark. That's the 5th time I've done that, and I still don't learn. Let's see, what was I saying? Oh, so yes, about the boas. The boas were actually, that was my first snake, man. Was a red-tailed boa. The only thing that sucks about them is it takes so long for them to get to size to breed. You're talking what, like 4 or 5 years? So that's the only bad thing about them. But I don't know. I would like to do some. I want to get some boas and still do some breeding. I would just sit there though, and probably find something that. Thank you, John. Something that's like a couple years old. That way you could sit there and see and everything. Appreciate it, guys. But that way you could sit there and be able to breed them a little sooner, and not have to wait the full like 4 or 5 years to get a jump on it. So. Let's see here. I'm gonna run a quick sponsor thing. Hold on, give me 1 second if I can find it. Okay, right here. This is actually, we got the Forge fam. We got the sponsors. There you go, all the Forge Coin affiliates. Check out any of them with your Forge coins so you could get some pretty cool stuff, man. And there's like, I can't even keep track anymore. I got to talk to Jamie and John. They had, I think 30, they were at like 30 something. They might even be more. It was like 30, 32. They might even be at like 35, 40 now. But in fact, you know what? I might have to talk to them because I think they even sent me another video. I just haven't uploaded that one yet. That just reminded me. Our 2 females are ready to go. Just no room for enclosures for the males yet. That's our only holdback. What enclosures are you using for them, John? Are you guys going to do like cages or a rack system? Sounds like you're probably doing the cages. Sammy, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Did you go to the, or I know you didn't go, you were saying that. I'm just curious. I was actually going to ask if anybody had gone out there, if it was busy or not. I know you're saying it was pretty cold. I think, what was it, like in its 30s or something it was dropping down to, or even lower than that, I think. Oh, I got plenty of room, Sammy. All day long, buddy. Sammy the Bull, Pink Panther. Yeah, I'm just curious how that show went. If a lot of people, because it was supposed to be super cold, so I'm just curious if like how the vendors, some of those felt, if they're like, oh, it's too cold or not. That kind of had an effect with people showing up as many animals at least. I mean, well, I guess even the people just going could not go as many too. I mean, if they figure it's too cold or whatnot. Oh shit, nice. That's awesome. So okay. So if any of you are going out there, well, actually, she's leaving. I was going to say, go say hi to her. Yeah, 2:40. Yeah, that's right. It's like almost 6 o'clock your guys' time. So yeah, it's hard to remember that. I know. Luckily, we've got a lot of sun over here. It's pretty nice. We had at least it's been nice for a few weeks, but starting this coming week, we'll be having some rain again. So probably won't have as much as the nice sun as we did, which is fine. Again, that goes back to the breeding to get those locks going and everything. Like I was saying, I had a few females that I got to get paired, but they're like, I got some that are 500, 700, 800 grams. So they're almost right there. It just need that a little bit longer to get them the size. You got the link, Sammy? I threw it in the Thunderdome chat. If you want, I could send it to you. Oh man, needed that water. Let's see here. I'm gonna send it to you, Sammy. Give me 1 second, Sammy. I just had having a technical difficulty. Let me do it this way. I don't see the thing for me to send a link to you, so I'm gonna go chat. I'll send it over to you directly. All right, Sammy, I sent it to you. Yeah, for some reason I don't see the link on my StreamYard for my phone when I go to it. Oh, I bet you I know what I can do. Yeah, I messed up. It's there. I just didn't hit a button. That's what happened. I think it's the green tea, man. All right, John, I'll send that to you right now. Okay, I sent it to you, John. Yeah, you guys are always welcome down here. Whoever wants to pop on can pop on. It's always great chatting with John and Sammy anyways, man. And we got, Mr. Sammy. What up, buddy?
What's up, dude?
Nothing much. Just chilling. So you guys got a shit ton of snow down there, huh, Sammy?
Yeah, it sucked. I'm supposed to go to the show with Kat because I bought the table, but it was so cold here this morning. It was like 5 below zero. Supposed to get down to 15 below zero tonight. So it was just too cold to move snakes. And we got the snow. We're having trouble with my car. So
What's up, John?
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
What's up, guy?
Man.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm technologically stupid, so.
If you're on your phone, put your phone sideways, and it'll make the picture bigger. There you go.
That work?
Yeah. Yep,
Yes, sir.
perfect. Got y'all blown up on the big screen now. How's that Modelo?
Yeah.
Really good.
What is it, lime? Is it lime Modelo?
Yeah, the lemon saw.
Oh, the Maloney. Okay.
Yeah, I'm addicted to them.
I hear you.
Yep.
I did try that lime flavored garage beer that Nick talked about, but it don't taste as good to me. It's not bad. It just don't taste as good.
Right.
To me, this is like a watered down margarita, more or less.
Oh shit. Man, I like to try that. It's kind of weird not drinking anymore.
They're good, but they're freaking expensive. I can get a 12-pack of Coors Light down here for like $18, but these bastards are $24.
Damn. Yeah, those beers get kind of pricey sometimes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've slowed down a lot. I mean, I still drink as much day to day, but not quantity.
Right.
Right.
I slow down.
What'd you say, Sammy?
I said I slow down a lot. I don't need to drink no more.
Yeah,
I'm not stopping, but I'm slowing down.
that's a good thing, man. See, my problem is that I can't sit there and just have one or two. You know, I got to keep drinking. So that was my issue with it.
That's how I was all through the Marine Corps and all that crap. And yeah, I was responsible about all this shit for all these years, but I noticed about 6 to 9 months ago, I just wanted to keep going and going and going and going. And then I was like, the next day I was like, man, I got to stop this shit. So I slowed it down.
Yeah. I bet that, did it kind of get to you too over the years of just having hangovers and everything, where you're just like, man, I'm sick of this shit?
It did. And the older you get, the worse it gets.
Right? That's the thing, man. Like, and you know what's weird is you could sit here and be sleeping, like, or you don't drink, right? And you'll go to sleep late and you'll wake up and you'll feel like you're hungover.
Yeah, but what I noticed is I can do like, say, a 12-pack of beer. And then I can do a whole freaking fifth of Crown, like apple mixed with Sprite, or Crown Reserve or something like that with Coke. The beer, I feel like hammered dog crap the next day, but the liquor, I feel perfectly fine.
Yep.
I just don't want to keep doing that and feel perfectly fine. So I'm just going to slow down.
Yep. That's smart of you, though, man.
If I keep doing the stuff that makes me feel perfectly fine the next day, it could get worse.
Yep, exactly. That's the thing, though. I mean, at least you're sitting there going, hey, it's time for me to slow down, you know? Like, health-wise, it's just better for you and everything. There's nothing wrong with drinking, but having a couple's fine. But when you go over that limit, right, then that's too much for your liver and kidneys and things. So it's like, hey, being more healthy, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and I just turned 55 last November, so it'll take more of an effect on me now than it would have before.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I'll be 64 this year.
Oh,
damn.
shit.
Yeah.
You don't look a day over 32.
Right?
I feel it. You know, with this cold weather, you know.
Dude, since I've had those back surgeries and ankle surgery and have all that metal in my back now, I feel every barometric pressure change coming. Not little bitty incremental, but if it's going to be like a major front or whatever, I can feel that crap so bad.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, and I ain't never done this with earbuds, so if I'm talking loud, let me know and I'll tone it down.
No, you're perfect, John.
I feel that, John, because, like, you know, I knew the snow was coming because we were out with my buddies last night, and my body was aching. You know, my knees were hurting. Then last night it started snowing last night when we got home, and it was all right. I mean, snow, we were doing all right, but then this morning it was so cold and windy. Like, I'm supposed to go to a show, and I ain't going. I'm not taking all these days. You know, it's a 2-hour drive. Then I got to set up the booth, and it was just too cold for them. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've always had issues, or not always, but post-military, I've always had issues with my ankles and knees. Mm-hmm. But after breaking my ankle and having the the plate and screws, and then the second back surgery, they took a disc out, put a titanium disc in. I really feel those now.
Oh, you got screws in your ankles too, John?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm on my right hand side. I'm full of metal. I got a titanium hip, surgery on my knees, screws holding my shoulder. I got a plastic plate here holding my cheekbone together because I fell off when I was on the roof and the plywood hit me in the face and they just cracked the bone that holds your eye socket.
Right.
In 3 places.
Shattered the orbital bone.
Yeah. I look like Rocky Balboa when he first made the movie. I swear to God, that's the way I looked. My eye was like this. And then I went to the emergency room and I'm like, man, I'm in a lot of pain. You guys, I'll stay here all day. Just give me something for my pain. So they gave me morphine. And I'm like, all right, I'm good now. I can stay here all day. You know?
Yep. Hey, that morphine does wonders, huh?
Oh my God. I never had it before. That was the first time I ever had it, and I would never do it again. But that shit kicked in so quick, you know. Like when I broke my jaw, they didn't give me no morphine. They just gave me some painkillers, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I went home with a broken jaw to the next day. My jaw was shattered.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit, I love the morphine. The first time I got shot, they gave me Demerol. The second time I got shot, they gave me morphine, and I set my alarm clock for 40 minutes because they would give me 2 cc's every 45 minutes. So I'd set the alarm for 40 and hit the button at 45.
You did like me, John.
Yeah.
So when I was and this is what I was going to say. It's funny because when I was younger, like you think when you're young, you know everything, and I was like 10 years old or whatever, you know, and I'd hear my grandma say, oh, I'm hurting. I could tell with the weather and everything that, you know, it's going to start raining. And I'm like, gosh, she's crazy. Well, as you get older, you actually learn that's the truth, you know, like you were saying, Sammy, I feel that stuff when it gets super cold, my bones and everything. So
my knees hurt a lot.
Yep. That's the one thing that really kills me is my knees. And there was something and so I ended up breaking, fracturing, and dislocating my ankle in one shot. And so I'm in the hospital, and they were giving me morphine. And I was able to, it wasn't for that one. It was for another incident when I had my heel ripped out. They allowed me I was in there for 11 days, and every 10 minutes I could hit that morphine button. So I was hitting that sucker every 10 minutes on the dot. Even beforehand, I was just clicking, you know?
I had Percocets, the liquid, you know, like when I broke my jaw, I mean, I maybe the doctor said I must have been a shock because I didn't cry. My knee hurt more than my jaw did when I got hit with a line drive. My knee went to the side. I thought I broke my leg. That hurt. That hurt a lot. But when I broke my jaw, all my wisdom teeth popped out, and I just got back up. You know, they put me in an ambulance, but I was bleeding so much that we were in a little hit town, so they laid me on my back. My friend said, just take this. I'm choking on my own blood, you know. So they had to put me sideways to smell the blood out. Yeah.
Damn.
But I've been through hell and back. So I'm used to pain.
That sounds like it. Damn.
Huh?
I told my wife, I mean, I just personally, not to get religious or nothing, but you know, to me, the body's a vessel. So I don't want to fucking spend 20 grand on a casket and burial services and all that bullshit. Mm-hmm. Fucking just burn me up, dump the ashes in the water in the woods. That way I know my boy will still go see me at some point. and then the wife can sell the metal that's left over for parts.
That's a good idea. I told my kids to burn me and then throw some of the ashes on the softball fields where I used to play at. You know, go to all the different fields and throw the ashes out there and then throw some in the ocean because I go a lot fishing in the ocean. I said, that way you don't have to come and visit me. You know?
Yeah, my boy was super big, or still is, but super big into bass fishing. And in high school, they took second place in the state championship. So they got the invite to the Bassmasters National High School Championship in Kentucky. Mm. So I told him I want half in the lakes that he fishes all the time and half in the woods that we hunt all the time. That way I know he'll come see me.
Yep.
Right.
Ain't got no choice.
If it's a little rectangle somewhere, he ain't going.
Right. You got to put it somewhere where he wants to go, right?
Right.
Yeah. My friend, he told his kids, he said, when if I die, just burn me and just throw all the ashes in the ocean. Go on a cruise and just dump me in the warm water. I don't want to be in the cold water. Like, till you're crazy.
That's
Said, bring me to
one.
Aruba, other warm places. Dump a little bit everywhere.
That's one good thing about the the medical shit we've had, feeling all the major pressure changes.
Mm-hmm.
I know for a fact whether I'm going for crappie, bass, or catfish, I can wait 2 days after I feel like that, and they'll be biting.
No shit.
That's hey, you got something cool out of it, John.
What's that?
Well, there's something kind of cool out of it. Unfortunately, you got to deal with the pain, but at least you get a little alarm when you know to go get some good fishing, right?
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool, man. I like that. Hey, you got to turn a negative into a positive.
There's a silver lining in everything.
Mm-hmm. There is. Absolutely.
No matter how bad thing, curveballs, whatever life throws at you, there's something good in every bit of it. You just got to find it.
Exactly.
Focus on that good. It'll bring you out of the bad.
Yep, that's true. Like a lot of times I would sit there, and I guess I still do it to a sense, but not on that level. Like when something happens, you kind of think, well, man, what could I have done different? But I don't dread on it like I used to. It's just like, well, you learn from it, and well, what could I have done different that I will do next time? Not that it's going to go changing now. That won't. So don't dread on that. But what was your lesson that you learned? So
yeah, that's why I have no stress whatsoever. Is that military shit where it don't matter what the situation is, you can't control it. You just got to respond to it.
Yep.
That irritates my wife so bad whenever something bad will happen. And I just like, okay, well, what do we got to do?
Yeah. Hey, it's true though. I mean, that's a good thing. I wish the military would have taken me. I mean, it's like what can you change or do? Nothing. You got bullets flying at you. You've got to make the best of that situation. So, you know what? To me, that's like one of the worst things that you could deal with right there is having bullets at you. So anything else, it's just a cakewalk, right? You can't pay your bills. You know what? Figure out a way to do it. Get a second part-time job, whatever you got to do.
Them guys are doing their job. You just do yours and hope you do it better.
Absolutely. I agree. How's your clutches going this year, John?
Man, honestly, we barely got through setting up our projects on paper. And actually, when we get done with this, whenever the later shows are on, I got to finish half of one baby rack. I finished the other ones this morning. I got to finish half of one baby rack, so about 40 of them. And then I'm going to go through the female rack and clean and add water and all that stuff to theirs for what we're pairing.
Nice.
Because so far we've only paired maybe 5 at the most, and 3 have had confirmed locks, no problem.
Oh, okay, nice.
But one of them is the one that's our son's, which is our very, very first in-house production pairing. And that one is pastel, yellow belly, calico, butter, het tri-stripe to a pastel het tri-stripe.
Oh, wow. Hopefully you'll hit those tri-stripes then.
Well, we hit some this past season, but
you got those codons.
Both of those were purchased.
Oh, okay. Nice.
But last year we were lucky as shit. I mean, we got blessed with every single thing that was 66 or possible het that either paired up or we tested. Every one of them came back het or approved.
Nice.
The biggest oddball was what was it? A pastel leopard. What is it? Pastel leopard possible OD pied. It was 66 VPI DG from Aussie. we were pairing him to our VPI clown no matter what because we wanted the building blocks, but I wanted to test anyway just to see. So since we had a package going to Charlie with a bunch of sheds in it, I put that one in there just to see, and he came back 100% double, and he proved VPI
Nice.
visually. The only shitty part is I didn't test him for OD, and I think we have OD in him where maybe it proved, but the only two that I think is in there were both in the VPI form.
Oh, cool.
So I'm going to have to test now.
Right.
But I mean, we were really lucky last year, so the odds guys will probably kick us in the nuts this year.
You're gonna skip that year, right?
Comes with the territory.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I had some crappy odds years ago, so I'm hoping this time I come out pretty good with these odds again.
It always flips.
Yep. Like you said, it's part of the game.
Yeah, the wife didn't get into all that codom stuff where what is this, what is that, whatever with her projects. She wanted to be real certain. So all of her pieds are they're all double visual. It's OG pied, VPI pied, Dreamsicles, and I think one other one was double visual.
I'm trying to make dreamsicle this year. I bought a male dreamsicle to put to a female dreamsicle.
Yeah, she had a female dream, and the male is a dream, but also has pastel. So some are dream, some are pastel.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. She don't look like. I mean, they gave me visual locks, but she's not getting fat or anything like that. So
yeah, because I'll refer to her affectionately in the chats as the War Department.
Mm-hmm.
But like when we talk about her on podcasts and stuff, I'll say she's our in-house Sammy. She loves the pied projects.
Tell almost how much. If I got a lot of pies that I'm gonna be going through my collection. I'm gonna wait for Ken to come down. I'm gonna go through my collection. I got like G-Nex, they had the pies, the G-Nex. I got a female that I hopefully could breed her this year coming up, and then at the end of the year, she's a G-Nex, orange, green, yellow belly. So she's a pie. I'm gonna breed her to my super orange green pie.
Nice.
Yeah, when this all started, she was like, me and my boy talking about it and all that, and because he wanted to do it since 2009 when he turned 9 years old and bought his first boa with his birthday money.
Okay.
He wanted to do it since then. Oh, give me a second. Here, come on. Come on out here. Shut up. But she's like, y'all are nuts for wanting to do this and whatever. So she's like, okay, y'all could do a 1-4, a 1-3 or a 2-6. Nothing more than that, no more than 10. And because you're gonna have babies and need racks and all that. So she's like, you can do that. At the end of a year, we had over 60, and I did the numbers that year. 27 point whatever, almost 28% were hers.
And she didn't want to get involved with it.
Well, she didn't want to get involved. She just thought we were nuts.
Yeah, my wife thinks I'm not. It was funny because when I first got into snakes, 2021, she goes, "You're nuts." I'm talking to people. I can't believe you're gonna pay that much money for that snake. I'm not. I'm just talking to the guy. I go in my bedroom. All right, I'm gonna send you some money tomorrow. So then she, I had the snakes in my daughter's room, in her house, and she used to come in my snake room. She goes, I don't understand that. Every time I come in here, I see more and more labels on the rack. I said, I don't. People love me. They're sending me free snakes. She goes, yeah, right.
If you don't see a receipt or withdrawal, it was free.
Yep.
Right.
I kept, I always tell people, I'll talk to you. Let me talk to you later. Is your wife there? I go, yep. And I don't want to talk business in front of her because she'll start fucking. I can't believe you're doing that. Blah blah blah. I'm like, just leave me alone. So,
yeah, I can't get it. I can't get around it like that because her profession is she's a finance manager, so everything we do goes through her.
Right. So then it's funny because Then I started producing snakes, so I started keeping them all. Then I got my granddaughter involved. And last year we cut like 70, 80 eggs. And my granddaughter did 3/4 of it. I still got all the babies, not most of them, but I got 3/4 of the babies that I produced last year. So I gotta go to a show. I was sitting there. I took a day off of work last week. I'm sitting there changing all the bedding, spot checking, all that. So I said, let me count the snakes. I got 153 snakes. You know, you don't count, you don't keep track what you got. You know, because I'm always feeding, and you know, I'm gonna keep this baby. I'm gonna keep that one. So I got to go through my collection and see what I'm gonna keep and see what I'm gonna get rid of. I got to get rid of at least 50 snakes before the year's over.
Yeah, I still remember seeing the first. God damn it! I still remember seeing the first video, or not your first video, but the first egg she cut on video.
Yeah. She the first time she cut an egg, I seen that smile on her face and went ear to ear. Like, wow, you know.
That's
I think
awesome.
she's 8 now. She just turned 8, so she was 6 years old when she first cut her first egg.
Nice.
Last year, forget about it. Last year, she I had to ask permission to cut my own. Sophia, can I cut one of your eggs? She puts her hand like this, gives you that little dirty look. Yeah, I hope so. You know, like, I just want to cut one. Just let me cut one. That's it. You know.
Yeah, I'm to the point now that I'll let our son cut fucking everything. I don't care. Oh, sorry, Vance.
Oh, you're good.
If it's a known, like her VPI pods that we paired and we knew everyone was going to be VPI pods, we did that when he was at work.
Yeah.
God dang dog. In or out? Make up your mind. But those, but if there's a chance for something like the all-gener, he is a lucky shit. I'll let him cut it every time.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Our G-Stripe Clown projects, he hit it. Our puzzle, he hit it, which was a head-to-head. We hit one. He cut that egg. I mean, he's just lucky. And then Morphs did that pop-up live with my buddy Mike and Sarah that live around the corner.
Yeah.
That he's the one that cut the twins that they had.
Wow. Nice. I wish I could develop a twin. You know, I can't. Last year, you know, you could tell it was two twin. You know, there was two snakes in there. One went halfway, and then the other one made it full. You know, full thing. So.
Yeah, we ain't hit none yet, personally.
So, but
I know roughly. We do have some in and outs with the cells and makes and whatever, but I know roughly what our numbers are. Just because we're. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
Man, too bad that twin wouldn't have made it, huh, Sammy?
No. They were too skinny. And then I messed up on the clutch last year. The female that you have, she gave me 2 eggs last year. Well, 4. 2 were does and 2 were good. But I cut them too early. I cut them 10 days too early.
Oh, man.
You know, because this year I'm doing it different. I'm going to mark which ones, and I'm going to have a big bulletin board to see which ones gets cut on what day.
Right.
You know, I had a lot of clutches. I had like, I think it was twice that I had snakes lay eggs at the same time, you know. So, and I had a lot of pies last year, and I grabbed she said, oh, this one, and when we grabbed it, I'm like, man, the babies look like they're dead. And she goes, oh, it wasn't that one, it was the other one. I'm like, shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean, it came out of the egg that never made it out of the incubator. No.
Right.
Nah, but what I was going to say is we're unfortunate. We still have to buy our feeders. So I have to kind of half-ass keep up with the count and then extras.
See what?
And right now we're at, I think it's 262 ball pythons, counting all the babies, everything. The two boas he has, the Carpondro he has. We took 5 male and 5 female hognose out of the refrigerator, out of brumation. I think she has like 7 or 8 that are young, so they didn't go into brumation. and then 2 leopard geckos.
Wow. Yeah, I'm lucky. I produce my own rats and all that. Like I got lucky this week. 2 weeks ago, I had to buy like maybe I bought like 60 of them, and then this week I had enough to feed everybody. I think I even got an extra one. Nope. Because sometimes I'll feed them and then I'll let them sit for like 20 minutes and then I'll check. And then whoever ate, I'll throw another one in there and see if they want to eat. And if they eat it, they eat it. If they don't, I'll throw it to somebody else, you know.
Yeah, we don't do that. We buy 1 per snake per week, period.
Yeah.
And we do things a little different because my sister's a veterinarian, so it's all about health, and she checks our stuff for us and all that.
Oh, that's nice.
So we'll keep animals on hoppers longer than most people, on rat pups longer than most people, then weans longer, then smalls longer, but they get offered a meal every single week. Yeah, and we just let them grow at their own pace.
Yeah, I don't feed anything mediums. Mine's are like small, large smalls. That's the biggest.
That's as big.
Yeah, I don't try to, because I did that one time. You got to feed them bigger rats, and all of a sudden the snake gets scared of the big rat, then it won't eat for 2 or 3 weeks. So I try to keep everything small, and then I feed every 7 to 10 days. I feed, you know. Some of the babies I'll try to feed twice a week. So I go in there and start cleaning rats out, something like that. I said, you know, let me throw these 2 little small to these other snakes. And most of them eat.
Right. The ones on hoppers, they'll sometimes get more than one of them. It's just a new one I wanted to try.
These are disgusting.
But anyway, the ones on hoppers, they will sometimes get 2 a week, but for the most part, it's a standard once per week for everything. Grow at their own pace, and we get 10 extra smalls for the 120 we have growing up that are breeder and holdback.
Yeah.
And so we get those 10 extra. So everybody gets their first meal. And then the 10 extras will go to the ones that really want another one. And then anything that refuses gets another one. If something else, or if it refuses, then that one goes to one that wanted another one.
Right. Yeah.
If we have leftover, then we, whatever the proper term is to get it in the freezer.
Right.
Yep.
And then that way we'll have freezer stuff for later.
Right. So I feed everything live. I don't.
Yeah, I do, because I mean, 200 and something. I ain't got time to sit there and dangle them.
I don't know. I did it when I first got into snakes. The guy gave me a whole bunch of mice, frozen mice, because he gave me 2 snakes. He'll take these and then just, you know, throw them out, let them sit for a while, and then, you know, feed the snakes. And I'm like, all right. But it was just it was crazy. You know, I'm sitting there and I'm like, fuck this. I'm going live rats.
Yeah. It is, man. It's too time consuming doing it. And I'm not knocking anybody
duck down.
That, you know, if you got 2 snakes or 2,000 and you want to do that.
What's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
This is my shithead lucky ass son.
Yeah.
How's it going?
I can't even hear nothing.
I got it, Mayor. That's our son, Chance.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's the one that created this monster that became our money pit.
Yes, it is a big money pit.
Yeah, my wife told me the other day. She's like, "So when are you gonna start making money?"
You gonna try it?
I'm like, "This isn't just a quick, quick cash thing. This takes a while." Man.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you're doing big stuff, right, Sammy? Like you're keeping holdbacks and everything. It's not, you know.
But I spent.
Bring your snakes out from upstairs. Put them in those tubs.
You know, last year.
The boas and the carpo.
You know, I bought the scramble.
Put them in the tubs to bring them down, and we'll show them on here. I'll give you one of the earbuds.
And then,
I can make it happen.
You can get all 3 of them. I'll hold the Carpondro.
Mac money.
Just get them out and bring them down.
Yeah.
We got Mac money.
Well, he's only showed on the podcast interviews we've been on. He's only showed the Carpondro one time. But I told him to go up there and get both boas and the Carpondro, because he has tubs. He'll take them out and feed them in before he puts them back in their enclosures.
Right.
So I told him to bring them down, and we'll show them on here.
Nice, hell yeah.
How's the weather?
We're good. We're an average for the week. Low is around 40, 42, and highs are in the 70s.
What
Oh,
part
that's
of
not bad
Texas
at
you're in?
all.
What part of Texas you're in?
You came down to Arlington or Dallas, didn't you?
Yeah. Arlington
We're
and Dallas. Yeah, both of them.
we're 3.5 hours south, just barely north of Houston.
Okay.
If you look at where Houston's at and go due northwest, there's a little bitty shithole town, little tiny town called Magnolia.
Okay.
That's where we're at.
I didn't know Texas was that big. You know.
Oh, it's huge. When I left to go to the military my first time, my mom was all shitty about, oh, you need to stop and take a break. You can't drive those 20-something hours straight through. You need to get a hotel room.
Yeah.
So she bought me one in El Paso.
Mm.
It was 12.5 hours to get from our house at the time was in Humble, just north of Houston,
Right.
but due north, not northwest.
Right.
It took me 12.5 hours to get to El Paso. It took me 11 hours to get from El Paso to the base between San Diego and LA the next day.
I know. We when they had it in Houston, the show, or in Dallas, we were staying in Oklahoma. So I call a friend of mine. I said, "Look, we're in Oklahoma." Val.
Oh, Holly?
Yeah, I stood at Holly's house, and then we called Val. Val said, "I'm in Oklahoma." I said, "All right, I'll send you the address." Then he texts me back. He goes, "Dude, I'm like 3.5 hours." I'm like, "Where the fuck you live at?" Oklahoma. He goes, "Oklahoma's big." I'm like 3.5 hours. I could make it 3.5 hours. I could make it to New York, where I live. Like an hour and a half or something. I'm like 3.5 hours. I could make it fucking to Washington almost. So I started laughing.
Yeah, whenever we go to our deer lease, we stop halfway so the damn dog can we can get something to eat and the dog can get her little small fries.
Yeah.
So she'll stop her bullshit.
Yeah.
That's a 5-hour drive each way.
Mm. Like the next show I'm going to, we're going to Gettysburg. So I'm going with
I'm gonna make that show one year.
Yeah. So I'm
just to
going
go check y'all out.
Yeah, it's a small show. It's a lot of vendors and it's nice. Everybody's so nice and quiet there. It's a lot of shit you can do if you want to go.
I want to make that one, to hang out with y'all and stuff, of course, but also because of the history around it.
Yeah, it's a lot. The best time to come down when it's nice and warm is July. When they have a show in March, July, and then November. November wasn't too bad. It was nice.
Oh shit, no.
Yeah.
To go up there, it'll be July.
Yeah, July.
It won't be this year, maybe next year.
Yeah. So
but I do want to try to possibly go up there whenever y'all deliver the check, if at all possible.
Yeah, it's always in. I think last year we did it in September. It was in July. We stopped, I think, July 4th. So we went up there in August, I think. It was hot outside. It was August when we went up there.
I think it was August when you guys went.
Yeah. It was nice,
Well, what you call hot in August up there is a lot different than our August down here.
It was like 80 degrees, maybe 85 in August.
August down here will be 98 to 104.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, we get like 115, 117 sometimes.
We went to Vegas to play softball, and it was like 105, and we had to wear helmets. I couldn't, man, sweat. It was like somebody opened the faucet. It was just ripping out of me. And I'm like, man, I can't do this. The sweat's getting my eyes and everything. I'm like, how you guys do this shit out here? You got to get used to it. You got to get used to it, big boy. They call you big boy.
Whenever I was in California, stationed out there, a friend of mine that drinking buddy and all that, hung out all the time. He had graduated. He was from Idaho, but his parents divorced, so he ended up in the Phoenix area. So we would go over there on payday weekends and go party. But there was a time we went over there. It was like 114 or 117. We were playing basketball, and we went to the bar that night. We had to wear a windbreaker because of the change in temperature.
No shit. Wow.
It was. I want to say it was like 48 or it was like right at 50 degrees that night. But that day it was 100 and whatever.
What part of Texas are you in, John?
About 45 minutes northwest of Houston.
Oh, okay. I got a lot of family that lives in Texas. I got to find out exactly what parts they live in, though.
It's a large area.
Yeah, it is. Well, as far as Houston is, I mean.
Well, I don't know my house.
Why do you bring them down in the?
I don't know where my tubs are.
Your tub should have been up there in the under the thing. We'll see how well it shows up. Eric, go to the grass.
Okay. Blowing up.
She's okay.
A deep blue.
We'll see how well it shows up. I can't really tell, but I'll get him out here in the opening.
Okay.
Costa, get down. But she's in blue, but this is his female Parsons Guyana. Quit.
What's up, Chris?
You're gonna have to hold it up where you can see it in the picture.
Yeah.
Look in the. I can't figure out how to make it big in our deal.
We can see it big. It's big.
That's a good size.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's probably 5 feet, 6 feet.
Nice. Beautiful girl.
But she got a gorgeous tail, even though she's in blue, you can still kind of see the coloration.
That red is nice.
But on this one, it's a BCC, so he's going to keep the bloodline true. You can go ahead and take her. He's going to keep the bloodline true and get a male Parsons Guyana for the other one is a BCI. It's the Sun Glow, and I don't know what he wants to put to it. He's super picky about what he does.
I want to get one of mine. You might
Do you have her?
He looks like the female I used to have.
Keep it all right there.
The male I used to have.
But
That's how my first red tail boa looked, actually.
yeah, but she's 5. The Sun Glow's 4. So I mean, they're plenty ready. We don't have room to get 2 males to put in there 4x2x2s to move these into 6x2x2s.
Right.
And it kind of sucks because I really love how that Guyana looks.
How old is she?
She is 5.
5? Nice. So she's ready to get going.
Oh yeah. That Carpondro, if he brings it down, that Carpondro is freaking gorgeous. Especially if it's not in blue, because like how inchy stripes across the back,
mm-hmm.
it's like a, I don't know, whatever the yellowest ball python you can imagine, like a DG pastel, inchy. It's like that freaking head to tail.
Nice.
But he ain't got no. I mean, he'll say maybe breed it later type thing, but I don't think he's leaning towards breeding it at all, and I don't blame him. It's
just more of a pet.
Oh yeah, but that thing is awesome. He just couldn't find his tubs to bring all 3 of them down.
Oh, no worries.
And he's kind of a wussy. He'll open the door and play with the hook and all that bullshit before he'll finally go get it to not get bit. I just reach in and grab them.
John's like, I don't got time for this. I'll just grab him out.
Well, I'll tap the head with the hook, and as soon as they jerk back, I just reach in and grab. He'll tap the head and then tap, and when it kind of hides its head, then he'll finally grab it.
Right.
But once you get that first tap in, they're good.
Yep. Like you said, you just got to let them know. First tap, they're like, all right, cool. Not any feed or anything. It's not a rodent. So
yeah, but plus all these years, they would get tapped on the head and they would get removed and put in the smaller clear tubs is where they would be fed at, and then put back in their enclosures.
So they get used.
Yeah, they've never ever had one single meal inside the enclosure.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So they know when they're coming out, time to eat.
Yeah, so he's way too timid about it.
I had a buddy that did that. He had a boa, and he would sit there and pull the when he got it from PetSmart or Petco, they had told him to feed the snake in another enclosure. And I was like, no, dude, you could just feed it in the enclosure. Like I used to do it with mine all the time. But he would take the boa out, put it in another enclosure in a tub, feed it, and then pull it out and put it back in there. That was just his routine that he did. I was like, oh, I mean, whatever, works for you.
Yeah, that's what Chance does with his. But
to me, I think
my first big snake, not counting this, stuff you catch in your whatever growing up. But it was when I was in California stationed out there. They changed some rules around the barracks where we could have pets, but they wasn't real specific. So when they did that, I went to the pet store and got a wild caught retic. And that was my first one. Why you got the hook, you pussy?
Because she wouldn't look for rabbit. That's what I was trying to do, and she just wouldn't let me.
Yeah, go out there. Go out in the yard. It's shaded here. It don't show up as good. But that's his sun glow.
That's beautiful.
Nice.
I like those sun glows, man.
Yeah, she's 4 years old.
Nice. Yeah, she's a beautiful snake.
She looks
Yeah,
thick.
I like the pixelation around her colors.
Mm-hmm. That orange, man. I love those sun glows.
Yeah, she's a pretty girl.
Yep. Like that eye stripe.
And all our stuff is really, really, really pretty calm because we handle everything as often as we can.
Wait till I grab this.
Right.
Well, that's because you're a weenie.
No, this one, I don't play around with this.
That Guyana, when he first got her, I mean, she was maybe a couple months old. No, she was 3 or 4 months old. But he was laying on his bed, holding her in his lap. He's like, "Oh, can you get her? I want to hold her. I want to hold her. Get that handling time."
Right.
So I reached in there. It bit me one. Not bad. Just bit me once. She was little. I handed it to her or to him. She tagged his ass like 12 times in a row. He had stuff all over every hand.
Jeez. So she was pretty nippy as a baby, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, you saw her a while ago.
Oh, yeah.
She's a sweetheart.
She's a puppy dog. That's awesome.
We could honestly probably let her free roam, like in a confined area. We could probably let her free roam, and she wouldn't tear nothing up.
Right. Yeah, my boa my first snake that I got was a red-tailed boa, and man, that guy would the first day I actually got him, so it was Christmas, and my mom, she got me the boa. Well, she went to bed, and it was like 10 o'clock at night, and I was like, oh, I want to go check out my snake. So I go in there, and I put my hand in there, and like he's stretched out, so I go to touch his tail, and all I felt was like this just boom hit me. And I looked and I seen he tagged me and had a little bit of blood. And then it was like every so often, it was like he just had to tag me. I don't know why. He had his moments of just being a little jerk. But
yeah, back in late 92 or early 93 is when I got that wild caught retic. Mm-hmm. I was going to get a ball python, which was a normal, no gene, anything, just normal.
Right.
But that thing was either, I want to say like 200 or 250 bucks. But that wild caught retic, which I was stupid, didn't do any research, didn't know how big they actually got, how fast they grew. So I got her because she was only 80 bucks. But every single day I took her out before I went to work, after PT, when I got home from work, and in the evening again. I had her for almost 6 months, and every single time I got her out, that bitch bit me.
Jeez.
So finally, I took her and talked to the pet store. Said, "Hey, will you take her back and give me, either money back or credit, whatever?" They said, "We'll give you credit to the store." So I ended up getting a Colombian red tail, just a regular Colombian. Mm-hmm. And I think I still had to pay like $150 or whatever it was on top of the credit. And I had her for almost 3 years before I went to Japan. But I had to let her go. Gave her to a friend of mine because nobody in my family was going to take care of her while I was gone.
Right.
Yeah, because they get up to around 6 feet, right? 6 feet.
No, the Colombians can get up to plus or minus around 9-10 feet.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
So,
she was about 4 when I got her, and when I turned her over to my buddy, she was about 7.5, and he had her for another 12 or 15 years before she passed. And she was almost 10 foot, but not quite.
Wow.
Jeez. Yeah. They get nice and thick too.
Oh, she was a big girl. This is the one he's a real pansy about grabbing.
You called it, Mark.
Oh, it's flighty. Is what it is.
Are you gonna hold it, or you want and do the phone?
You can hold it. It's just flighty.
All right. Well, you do the phone, and I'll hold it.
That's what I'm saying.
Looks like it's going. Looks like it's going into blue.
I just shit.
Oh, we'll grab the phone.
Camera.
You just point the face of it at me. Not close. Not close. Right there. Can you see her? Or
Yeah.
it? We don't know what sex it is. We never even tried to find out. But see how the blacks and yellows are?
Yeah.
That was that carpet.
It's so rich.
Hey, you can put it right
It's
there.
a Carpondro.
Carpondro.
Here, put that in your right ear. The carpet green tree mix.
Oh, okay. Nice.
But it's a pretty flighty animal.
That's beautiful, man. I love how rich that black is on it, and the yellow is so nice with it.
Oh yeah, it's just
what I'm
looking. It's looking for another perch, but it's so cool. The belly pattern.
Yep, that is beautiful. I like that. It's kind of like a pepper shading at the bottom.
Yeah, it's almost like a confusion belly.
Mm-hmm.
You can take her, or
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Those are pretty.
Yeah, I appreciate you showing that off, man.
Yeah, them things are so freaking cool.
Oh, definitely.
Flighty,
I want to get one now.
Dude, what do we pay for her? Like, I keep saying her just because it's just a natural go-to.
Right.
But I think we paid like $1,000 or $1,200 for her.
It was $1,200, but we got it for my birthday. We got it for $1,000.
All right, so we paid $1,000. It was listed for $1,200. You can have one of these if you don't like those. When did we get her? 22 or 23? Or it?
Like 23 is right before I started here.
We got it in 23.
It was in 22 or 23.
And we paid. It was listed for 12 at the time. If going by what the breeder said, he said only 7 people in the States produced any that year.
Jeez, that price doesn't sound bad for not having many.
No, because I heard it. They're hard to breed.
Well,
yeah,
that was in 23 when we got it.
That was a dude.
You can take it back up, but we saw one at Dallas in the RBC.
That was a 75 though.
Was it last March? A year ago?
The last show and the one before that.
But it wasn't a 50-50 like his. It was 75-25. And that one, they were asking like 2,200.
One was 25, the other one's 3.
Or 2,500 and 3,000 for them.
Jeez.
Wow.
Were they 75 green or 75 carpet?
I think one of them was 75 green, but I don't know what the other one was.
One of them was 75 green and 25 carpet. So they had already paired them back to a green tree.
Okay. Mark asked what kind of carpet was it bred with, if you know.
Do you know if it was a jungle carpet?
I believe it was a jungle.
He's pretty sure it was jungle.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we can find out. I got the guy's phone number, but I mean, like I said, we wasn't buying with the intent of breeding. It was just badass, and we wanted one.
Yeah.
I did the same thing. I bought.
I know a lot of people frown on hybrids and all that, but
That's one of you saw. You're like, damn, I want.
Tell you the truth, that's gonna be the future. Watch. Everybody's gonna start doing it because there's money to be being made out there.
I think what's going to really take off is the next wave as far as hybrids go. Because blood balls came out for a little bit, the angry balls come out for a little bit, but the people doing burn balls now,
Yeah,
that's gaining a lot of traction. So I think that will be the next hybrid.
I mean, I could, everybody's got their opinion. I mean, this is just mine. I mean, I love boas and all kinds of stuff, but the balls and berms are like some of my favorite snakes. That'd be my favorite. So, I mean, when you could get a big snake like that mixed in with a ball python that could sit here and produce more pattern into it, but also shrink that snake
Well,
down
when you
to
come
where it's
out,
not
bring
a big
me.
12,
If you want one of these,
footer,
bring me one of those.
7-8 foot. That's still manageable. So I think a lot of people really like that.
Yeah, well, like everything that he brought out, his stuff, this one ain't gonna get maybe another 1 to 2 feet longer, maybe. But
Right.
the girth is only gonna be
It's already about 4 foot.
not even the size of a meat, like a wing, maybe a small rat, maybe.
got to throw a scrambler into that.
Right?
But see, he's going to take it back up with a hook.
Oh, yeah, look at it.
Oh yeah.
I ain't trying to
Shut up.
use the damn thing.
Shut up.
You don't want to get bit.
But they were that Carpondro was a pain in the ass to get started. Like I say, we got it when it was give or take around 12 weeks old. And we had it in a 10 series tub inside of a clear container with a perch in it for it. And we would have to look over the lid or over the lip and with tongs hold the food in front of it. And then we would have to duck down below it and wait till we felt it take it. Because if we stood up, I guess it felt threatened because we were above its head.
Right.
And we were so much bigger, it just never would take. So whenever he figured out to do it that way and feel for the bump and then peek over, it went to eating normal and ate weekly and everything else. And it's been fine ever since.
Nice.
And then eventually it reached a size where as soon as you walk in front of it, open the thing, it's looking like, hey, where's it at?
Right. That's awesome. I found that little trick to sit there and this is what I got to do to get this thing to eat.
Yeah, and if anybody asks any questions, whatever, I can barely see y'all on my phone. So if there's any comments, I can't read crap.
Oh, okay.
So if anybody had any questions or anything like that, they can ask. I'm not ignoring. I'm just old and can't see shit.
Oh, that's fine. I understand. Even at 45, I can't see the shit that I used to anymore. And I think the words got smaller, man. Remember like on the back of a medicine bottle?
Hey, that's what I'm gonna say. The words got smaller.
Yeah, they even got smaller, man. I'm pretty sure they did. Where was that comment at? I went too far. Mark, he was just saying that jungle looks awesome. Yeah, jungle is nice, Mark.
I appreciate it, Mark. Yeah, I mean, it's gorgeous. It's like I don't know. Best way I can describe it, ball python wise, is like a pastel DG Inchy, or maybe a pastel DG zebra, maybe, because they should be more striped.
Yep. Brave said, I've been to Houston, Texas, but I didn't get out of the airport to look around because we had a connecting flight to San Jose, Costa Rica.
Yeah, well, you more than likely went through Intercontinental, and there ain't jack crap around that airport or the other airport to see. Hobby's on the south side, Intercontinental's on the north side, and they both suck for the area.
I think when we flew to Dallas, we flew into the Dallas airport.
Yeah, you would have flew into DFW.
Yeah.
I've been through Texas twice, but that was just driving through it, and that was a long drive.
Hey, Sammy, my buddy I told you about when I met you in Daytona and we were hanging out behind the hotel.
Yeah.
that I think it was your brother-in-law, maybe that was the cop.
Oh yeah, my brother-in-law. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that buddy of mine from the Marines, he finally put his papers in and retired last year. So this year he moved sold everything in Hartford and moved to West Virginia.
Nice. Yeah,
He, freaking 30-something acres.
Nice.
2,500, 3,000 square foot house, something like that, for like 300 and something thousand.
Yeah. Jay from Green Line wants to do something like that. You know, he's got that crypt, and then he's got silver, gold, and all that. So he's thinking about
the Krypton, or not Krypton, shit. The crypto is XRP.
Yeah, so he's thinking about buying, who knows, 100 acres out there with some big houses, and he's gonna open a big shop. And I said, well, when you're ready to do that, I'm gonna come and work for you. I gotta get away from this cold weather.
It's a beautiful part of the country. It just still snows and ices, so I don't want to be there.
Right, yeah.
The furthest north I want to go is southeast Oklahoma or southwest Missouri.
Yeah, so but the land out there, so much land out there, and it's just flat, nice,
Yeah.
Because
it's affordable.
Yeah. We after the show we go to this place it's called the Farmhouse, and the guy bought it. I don't know, maybe 100 acres or something. He put a big restaurant right in the middle. It's beautiful. I mean, can't wait to go there in July. You sit on the deck and just look for miles and miles and miles, So.
Yeah, the last 2 trips to Daytona, he was working the first year and the second year. Both of them they were the weekends he had to work because he started when he got out of college. He started with his CJ. He started as a detention officer for the county jail next county over.
Mm-hmm.
And last December he graduated the sheriff academy, so now he's an actual licensed officer. But we're going or licensed fucking sheriff, whatever. I don't care. But anyway, we're hoping that his schedule works out. It's working out where he can go to Dallas with us next month, but we're hoping it'll either work out for August going to Daytona, or he has to take maybe a day or 2 of vacation. Because he's heard all y'all's names, seen y'all on podcasts and stuff like that, but he's never got to meet anybody.
This was nice. Like I went to the show out there in Georgia for Babu, and I got to meet different people. The same people there that I see Daytona and Tinley and all that, but it was different. I met like 3 or 4 people that I met on the podcast. They always say hi and all that, but to meet them in real life, so I got to hung around their booth and talk to them and all that. So,
cool. Yeah, I want to try to get into AARP Nashville and Bob for next fall, but I know I can't get in with balls. It's going to have to be if we are able to produce some quality hog nose this year.
Yep, Mark, Sheriff Chance.
Yeah, that's where he's the deeds not words.
Yeah,
I got on both shirts, the veteran for me and the first responder for him, but it was something about the room of the text or something, so they didn't put his name with sheriff deputy. It says his name with just sheriff, which down here that's an elected official.
Oh shit!
So he cannot wear his shirt in that county.
Oh no shit!
Because he's just a deputy. He's not the sheriff.
I'm a sheriff deputy.
So that would look really bad.
Like just say, oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, but the good thing about Daytona is it's way outside his county, and there ain't a damn thing he can do about anything that's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't participate, but I know a lot of others do.
So has he been hired on with the sheriff's department yet, or still waiting for that?
Yeah, he's doing his field training right now.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I think that's like a 4-month program. Then they kick his ass out on his own.
Yep. I had a buddy I used to work with at Lowe's, and he was trying to become a nurse, went to college, and then he decided that he wanted to go another route and become a CO. And so he was doing the training for it, the boot camp or whatever. And when he was doing the testing, he's a big boy. He's like 6'1", 300 pounds. And so when he was running, I guess like they have weights in your hands, like, I don't know, maybe 5-10 pound dumbbells or something like that or whatever. Well, like you're running through this course and shit. And he said when he got to the end, he just right there, he fell and collapsed. And so he failed that test. And then he went and did it a second time and ended up passing. But yeah, right at the last second, man, at the end, he fell right there. So he didn't pass it.
Wow. That sucks.
Yeah, well, he didn't have a problem with the physical part of it.
It was the OC spray.
Okay, shut up.
Not a problem with that.
But he's played baseball since he was 4 years old, travel ball. And Sammy, I'm assuming you being around my age, I'm sure you probably remember Charlie Hayes with the Yankees.
Yeah, Charlie Hayes, yeah.
Charlie was his coach for 6 years, and then he went and played for Gerald Young for another 2 years, and then went to college on a baseball scholarship. So
nice.
He's done athletics his whole freaking life.
Yep. Yeah, that's the thing.
The books, and the only thing he bitches about like a little girl is the damn pepper spray.
Dude, it's still burning.
Yeah, he's in pretty good shape, so he shouldn't have a problem with that test. Like I said, my buddy was way overweight, so that's what killed him on it. He definitely wasn't a super healthy guy. I was watching some of those. I don't know if you guys ever seen them. What's up, Stan? How you doing, brother? If you guys
Stan,
ever
what's
seen
going
some
on?
of those, like when somebody's becoming like a sheriff or in the military, there was this one lady. They took the taser to her, and as soon as she got hit, she's like, "Oh, daddy." I was like, what the hell?
I think I seen that one. It was they have two guys on the side of her.
Yep. That was the one.
Yeah, I think that's the Air Force, I believe.
Yeah, Air Force. Yeah. So I got to hang out with Stan at the last show last Saturday. He showed up. Yeah, it was so funny because I turned around and he grabbed me and I turned around. I'm like, "Holy shit, what's up, Stan? Long time no see." I got to hang out with his son and Stan. We went to Wiz's little condo. We hung out there for a while. Yeah,
Stan and Junior got a really, from what I've seen on his postings, they got a really cool setup for the geckos.
Yeah. They bought one there. They bought I forgot what it was, but they bought one that they didn't have to make their collection a little bit better.
Yeah, but the way the setup looks when they were moving into the house, and then the other one they posted a few days ago or whatever, a week ago or whatever, it's super professional looking.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, tear gas or pepper spray isn't fun. Sweating makes it 10 times worse. Right, Mark? That shit ain't fun, man.
Nah, it was funny because when I was working in the bar, a cop, he got nervous and he sprayed a fucking pepper spray or whatever. Oh, that shit killed us. We couldn't even swallow. That shit was making you cough. We had to run outside the bar. I'm like, what the fuck you doing, dude? We're trying to grab people and you're spraying with the pepper spray. You're killing us.
You're making it worse, dude. Like, just stop.
So I said, well, hey, he said he got a little nervous, so he started just spraying everything, fucking the whole can. Like, damn.
And that's what's funny is a lot of people don't know how to use it. They think you just pull it out and spray straight. It's like you got to kind of put a curve to it, man.
Mm-hmm.
That shit will come right back at you.
It's like painting a car. You swoosh, swoosh.
Yeah, that's what he did. Back and forth. I mean, he killed everybody. Everybody in the bar just ran right out of the fucking bar.
Yeah, through boot camp. I mean, we only did the CS gas, but you speaking of being a bouncer, right before I got out of the Marine Corps, we were having to going away for another guy. So we all went to it was in North Carolina. It was a T-bar called Driftwood.
Yeah.
And a fight broke out. We all jumped in, whatever, and it was like 10 on 10. I mean, it was a bunch of us. The bouncers come in and they wasn't succeeding. So they started pepper spraying all of us. And that was my first experience with getting shot with it.
Wow.
Damn.
And that stuff sucks.
Oh, for
A
sure.
buddy had like a little S10 truck, and me and the other guy that was with us that actually caught it. We were in the back with our shirts off doing what's the dude from the Titanic?
Oh,
When they're on the front of the boat.
the Caprio.
Yeah. Getting it fresh.
We're both doing that with our trying to get the cold air to wash, make it decrease.
Yeah.
So I know what it's like.
Yeah.
I was watching some of those where the protesters were getting hit with the spray, and they were sitting there. They had somebody go over pouring water on them. I'm like, oh yeah, just activate that more. Smart.
Yeah, the best thing they can do is just dye that water and hit them with water, especially if it's in Minnesota and it's so cold right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. They'll freeze.
For
Yeah, they
one,
had
you're
one
going to
that was
freeze the
even-
dog shit out of them when you soak them down, and they're going to cease and desist at that point. And then you put dye in it, they're identifiable.
Mm.
It don't have to be so violent and all the bullshit. Just do that. It disperses. It's over, and carry on.
Yep.
Whether you're on this side or that side, it don't matter. It don't need to happen.
You coming or what?
Yeah. That's what
Huh?
Stan said, John Jr. keeps asking about your homemade boudin.
Oh, the boudin?
Yeah.
Well, it's not homemade. We get it from a deer processor here locally.
Well, we had it last year.
But the way it's made, you can get like a boudin package, or at least get it at the grocery store and take a picture of the ingredients. But more or less, it's just half of spicy rice, 1/4 pork, and 1/4 deer meat. So if you want to mix it and you don't have deer, you can be just sausage with it, whether it be more pork or beef. But it's 1/4, 1/4, and half rice. Mix it all together. You stick it in the casing and you smoke it. And if you want it hotter, you can, or a little bit more salt, you can add that while you're mixing all the meat up.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
But if we make it, as long as the plans don't fall through and we are able to make Daytona this year, I'm gonna bring more.
Yeah, we had it last year at the house.
Yeah, because this year we had some like the sticks. What the hell are them sticks called? No, the store-bought sticks. What are they called? Slim Jims. We had like the sticks made that are jalapeno, pepper jack, venison, deer sticks, the boudin, the hot sausage, the regular sausage, the boudin, which all of that we always get hot. My wife is coon ass, so everything she does is spicy. I love heat. So if you want regular plain Jane flavor, heat wise, not flavor, but heat wise, we probably don't have it.
Mm.
Stan said, thank you, John.
All right,
But
guys.
yeah, just get
My wife is here kicking me out of here.
let's see you, Sammy.
I'll
Later,
check you guys
Sammy.
out.
You have a good one, brother.
All right, man. I'll check you guys out.
All right.
Bye bye.
Yeah, but if you go to a grocery store and just pick up a boudin box, you can flip it over and take a picture of how they do it, their ingredients for spices and such. But if you have the means to do it, buy the casings, do half of whether regular rice or spicy rice or brown rice or whatever kind you want, and then it's 1/4 pork, so you get the fatty tissue to hold it together. And then the other quarter can be deer or beef or duck or whatever you want.
Nice. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, Stan said, he said, thank you, John. And then he said, Junior is smiling hearing that, John. That sounds really good.
I got tired of paying $400 or $500 per deer to get it processed for all the stuff we did years ago. So we spent like $300 and something to get a bona fide stainless steel, food quality grade grinder to do our own stuff.
Nice.
We never took it out of the box. My dad bought it because he was going to grind his own. He took it out, never used it, put it back in the box, and it's in the box under the cabinet now.
Damn.
We just never, ever, ever used it. It's just
Right.
we have so much stuff going on. It's like when, so we just drop them off.
Oh, I hear you. I got a meat grinder that I bought, and I used it probably 3 to 5 times, and I haven't used that thing in 18 years.
Yeah, same situation. It was probably 15 years ago.
Yep.
And we can shoot 5 per year. At the end of the year, there's usually people that didn't take their allotment, or they just, hey, I don't want to, so they donate it back to the group in the lease. So by the time all the stuff is done,
Right. Oh, I think you're muted, John. No problem. I was thinking, I wonder if that when Sammy left, it booted him. That could have been, but I thought he was talking after that. Yeah, that actually sounds really good, though. I'm going to have to try that out, make some of that food. That boudin, I think you said it was. Some deer meat. And then that seasoning. With some sausage.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, welcome back.
We had to take the earbuds out. They died.
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm going to have to try some of that out that you were talking about. That was it boudin?
You do it. You're smarter than me. All right, there we go. The little thing fell off mine.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you back.
All right, I'm trying to find a little thing.
Lose the earbud?
No, the little rubber stopper thing.
Oh, okay.
I hate these freaking earbuds, but like all y'all's podcasts, I'll listen to all of them while we're cleaning snakes and shit, and I like them for that, but they're a pain in the ass otherwise.
They are I used to try the earpods. Like, I like them, but the only thing is they get irritating. Like, I don't know. For me, it's super sensitive in my ears. I'll start aching.
I felt it fall.
Stand up.
How your projects going this year?
Not too bad. They're actually going pretty good. I've got pretty much 80% confirmed locks out of everything I did. Right now I've got 3 or 4 confirmed locks. Yeah, I got three with one male with 3 other girls, and then another male and a female I got. So 4 right now. Just waiting for a couple more girls to get to size. I got some that are at like 700-800 grams, so some that are around 1,000. So as soon as I get them a little bigger, but hopefully here in the next month or 2, I'll have a clutch drop.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have it. If we do, it'll be our in-house production I mentioned earlier with his tri-stripe. That one, and the wife has a yellow belly pied going to a pastel phantom het pied, which from the breeder he was supposedly proven pied, but we haven't shed tested, so we're just sticking him to her, see what happens.
Yeah. Why waste his test head, Honjo?
Yeah, he's like 2,000 grams, and she's probably 2 to 22.
Damn, he's 2,000 grams?
Yeah, we have
Big
several
boy.
males that are big.
Oh, that's right. I think that was you were the one was saying that one time that you had quite a few of them that you had some big males. I know there's a few people that got some big boys out there.
Yeah, I've got a hurricane, black pastel, yellow belly male. I'd have to weigh him, but I think he's probably probably around 1,400 grams, maybe a hair more.
Damn.
We've had him for 3 or 4 years. Never bred him to anything, so I'm probably just going to let him go this year. He's not
Right.
hit for anything. But basically, I got a list of females and males. If I get my way and he doesn't interfere and she don't interfere, we could probably release 26. But what I'm pretty sure him and her will both agree with is probably 16 to 18 that I'll be putting in those private chats we're all in.
Mhm.
I'll put in there first.
Nice.
And then it'll either be, well, just so there's no confusion, I'll probably put like what we're going to list them for in there.
Mhm.
But I'll put in the comments for it, you know, take this % off or whatever for that group.
Right.
But for Joe Schmo on the street, it'll be the price on that piece of paper.
Right. That would be pretty cool to do it that way, actually, because it's like, here's a set price, what it's going to go to for everybody, basically.
19.
But if you're, I know you're whatever, like you said, then go ahead and take that percentage off.
All right, I was a little off, but that's him.
Nice.
And she weighed him. He's 1914.
Oh, shoot. Good looking boy.
But we've never, no, we did use him and we made some purple passions like 3 years ago.
Right.
Or, no, 2 years ago.
Nice.
So he's only fathered one clutch. He's never paired anything else. So we didn't try to prove his pied on that round. And we haven't shed tested him to prove. So she's like, hey, I want to see what Phantom Pied does. And, you know, she's yellow belly. He also has pastel. We just see what happens.
Exactly. Why not?
Plus, I mean, with us doing the NARBC shows up in Dallas, everybody knows there's a lot of pet quality stuff that people are looking for.
Mhm.
And pied sells. So we still got to do some of them each year, even though I really don't want to.
Right.
But I've got some still from stuff we produced before that are worth 40 or 50 bucks that I've been paying for feeding for, or we've been paying to feed for 2 years just because we ain't sold them yet.
Right.
I'm not freezing an animal. I'm not selling to a Cobra breeder. I'm not going to do that to an animal.
You know, but that's cool of you, John, you know, to do stuff like that. Like, you're taking care of it, even though you haven't sold it. It's really nothing special. There's nothing, you know, it's not expensive. You still keeping it around. Like, I've got some that are set that I've had for a couple years. Just a clown. It's not, it hasn't sold, but it's sitting here, you know, it's being taken care of. And I'm almost to the point of just keeping it, to be honest with you. But I mean, it's one of those things where it's going to stay here and be taken care of. I'm not, like you said, I'm not going to feed it off. I'm not, you know, freezing it. I knew a guy that did that. He was a good buddy of mine. I knew fairly well. And he was in the hobby for a long time, a lot of years. And I talked to him one night and he was kind of going through some shit. And I don't know, I'm assuming what was going on in his life, but the dude ended up freezing a bunch of his snakes, like breeders that, and not babies, just breeders that he had, just kind of wigged out. And I was like, dude, you could have given those to me, bro, or anything, like giving them away to whoever. I mean, to sit there and just go throw those snakes in the freezer like that, you know, like they're just a piece of shit, you know, I mean, that's pretty messed up, man. You could have given them away or anything, you know, there was other shit you could have done than to sit there and do that crap. You know, I'm not going to do that to a snake. So I don't know, man. I don't understand people sometimes with that. Chris, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Chris?
And
yeah, but I don't know, man. I'd rather pay 3 times what an animal's worth and hold it till I find the right person to gets it.
Absolutely.
Than just freaking freeze it or whatever. I mean,
yep.
I can't do that.
No, absolutely not.
Drop it.
I get, like, I understand when the snakes are like, if you have one that's kinked or messed up, right? Obviously, okay, well, hey, I'm gonna give that to a king snake or something. But when that thing's fully, capable of living and is healthy, I mean, I don't understand why people would do that. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, you can have a kink at the tail and they're perfectly fine.
Yep.
You just
Exactly.
sell it as a pet.
Exactly. And that's the thing, like, and I'm talking about something that's kinked really bad that's not going to have that chance. Like you said, there's still you can have a
there's
snake
no
that has
there's no quality of life, so you gotta intervene.
but like you said, you can have a snake that has a kink and it's perfectly fine. It may not be a breeding animal, you shouldn't use it for that, but the thing is perfect to have for a pet, I mean, there's
we only had 2 clutches of hognose last year. One of them was a sunburst to a sable head exanthic or sable head albino. Both of them came from Tom Harbin. That's the clutch or the pairing that I always reference, that one baby from every single clutch those 2 have together until they pass. We're going to sell and donate that money to the Tom Harbin Memorial Scholarship Fund at Auburn.
nice.
We've talked to Josh and Alicia about it. They're perfectly fine with that. They appreciate it. So we're going to do that with one baby out of every clutch they have. Well,
Nice.
anyway, she had 4 last year. 2 were duds and 2 were good. But we're keeping both of those because it was a male and a female. One is an Arctic sunburst and one is an Arctic anaconda sunburst. But like I said, she just came out of they both came out of brumation today. So we're going to start warming them up and start pairing them. So we'll see if we can do that for them.
Nice.
And for us, for selling, but for them, for the fund.
Right.
But we had that one, and we had what was supposed to have been a head albino that we put to an albino that she did not prove, or he did not prove. But one of those has a major neurological. It don't matter when you walk by the tub, he's upside down, all squirrely, all what, or he or she. It's all goofy, whatever. But it eats totally fine.
Right.
So we still have that.
Yep.
And that was 8 or 9 months ago that they were born. Maybe a year now.
Oh, wow.
I'm just not going to do that to an animal.
Yep.
I'll find somebody that loves hognose here locally and just, so there's no shipping involved to stress it more.
Yep.
And just give it to them.
Absolutely. And that would be like a perfect gift for like somebody that's never had a snake before, right? Some little kid, little boy or girl that wants a snake and never had one. And it's like, that'd be a cool, just give them it, that animal and let them be able to take care of it and enjoy it, man, and give it that quality of life that it enjoys.
Yeah. But that particular baby, it is so neurological, the way it's always spun over and messed up.
Right.
Even though it eats perfectly fine every week, it couldn't even graduate to the short bus.
Right.
It's that neuro.
Right. And like, I mean, I was just saying an example for a snake, that wasn't as bad. Like you said with that, though, that's not something you would want, right? Obviously, for somebody that's just getting into a snake, you want something that is more healthy or, that.
Right. But if it's somebody with experience and they want it, they can have it.
Yep.
I wouldn't breed it. I wouldn't do nothing to it. I would just keep it because it eats fine. And when you take it out, it calms down a lot, but it still has some twitches.
Mm-hmm.
But in the tub, it still acts like it does.
That's crazy. Just pulling it out of the tub makes it a little bit better where, it still has those issues, but it kind of clears up a little bit.
I don't know if it, is sensing that extra heat that, because we're 96 and it's in 84, 85. I don't know if it's that extra heat or what, but it acts different.
Yep. That's weird. I mean, it could be too, like you said, it could be just the heat or something. There's something that's kind of giving that effect. I mean, it's kind of like me. It's weird. Like there's times where I don't eat as well as I should. I just keep going. And so a lot of times through life, I'll be shaking. But as soon as I go to tattoo, my hands clear up. I could sit there and lay a clean line and everything. but I'll sit here and if I have coffee or don't eat, man, I'll be shaking like a leaf.
I didn't know you tatted.
Yeah, it's been a couple years. My wife wants me to start. I've been wanting to. I just got so much going on right now. I need to do some stuff on her, finish up too.
Yeah, my very first addiction outside of the normal shit people have was the art and tattoo stuff.
Nice. That's what got me into it. My dad's an old biker. He's 67 years old, but my grandpa, he was in the military. Well, a lot of my family was in the military, but like one of my grandpas, he was in the Navy. So he was all tattooed up with ships on his stomach and little, like my grandma said, little hula girls on his arm that would make him dance when he was muscular back in the day. But yeah, so I mean, I was just kind of grown around that. So it was always those tattoos, you know, just I always liked something about the art. It was always cool to see that and how back in the day, the old homemade tattoo guns, you know, that they used and everything and laid that ink in there is just really intriguing, man. I always liked that.
Yeah, it's just like ball pythons or snakes. It's just a normal or another living art.
Yep.
Like the Ink Master or whatever that show was.
Yeah.
I used to watch the shit out of that.
Yep.
To this day, I still want a full back guard, which I'm getting older and fatter, but I always wanted to get a full gargoyle back piece from Jean or whatever her name was up in the Connecticut area, or that black dude in the Tucson, Anthony Michaels or something in the Tucson area.
Oh, okay, yeah.
One of them too, because they're real life. What do you call the real life one? The style?
Realism.
Oh, realism.
Yep. Theirs were by far better than anything I'd seen.
Yeah. And that's the thing, because I'm looking for realism too. For years, I've wanted to do like my back. And
Ashley something or something Ashley?
He's talking. Ryan.
What'd you say, John?
Right. That chick, Ryan Ashley, she was the other one that had the badass realism.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah.
She
If
was
I
really
had
good.
the money and time and airfare and back and forth and all that for multiple trips, those are who I would have do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. The price is like, some of these people are overpriced too, like Kat Von D. Like, you're just paying for the name. Like, I don't even think she tattoos no more, but when she was like $500 an hour.
Dude,
Now
some of it's crazy. A full sleeve on one arm by a place here in the Katy, Texas area, west of Houston. They do some just awesome work.
Mhm.
But I saw a little clip come up on my Facebook thing for the business or whatever, and it said, because I liked a few of their posts, I think it was 4,000 for a full sleeve.
Oh, wow.
Just one arm.
Kat Von D's husband is out of Austin. He used to be one of the judges.
That's almost $10,000 if you do 2 full arms.
Yeah. Well, if I wasn't as fat as I am now and I was more like I was when I got out of the military, I'd probably do a full body.
Right.
But I have to be careful about it because I do have a professional job in the office type thing in front of clients sometimes. So it would have to be something I could cover.
Right. And that's the main thing, like you said, keeping it covered. Like I don't know, man. I don't understand. I see all these people now with these face tattoos and shit. And I'm like, why? Like, don't you think that someday not someday, don't you think that you got to have a job to survive and everything?
Well, I mean, don't even look at executives and presidents and all that shit. Just look at normal employees at most major corporations. They don't have any.
Right.
So what kind of job are you going to get?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
We're hard.
Yeah. You definitely want to keep stuff where you could cover it easily. Getting those necks and the face and everything. It's like, if you just stick to your arms, you could sit there and at least wear a long sleeve. But is that something that you're going to be able, is it summertime? What kind of job do you do? Are you a welder or do any type of outside work where you're going to be out in 100-degree weather? I mean, some of those jobs you may be okay if it's more of a construction type thing, but I mean, that's the thing. You got to really look at the future with that stuff.
Well, see, that's the business I'm in. I'm actually an estimate manager or estimating manager.
Mhm.
So like, it don't matter if it's a power plant, chemical plant, refinery, oil, anything oil and gas, chemical, all that, power plants, we build all of that.
Mhm.
So I'm on the office side where you give us the drawings or we engineer it or whatever. We tell you what it costs to build that facility. But the flip side of that, that's the no tattoo side.
Mhm.
It's okay, you know, arms, forearms, legs, backs, whatever. Not neck and face type stuff or hands.
Right.
But we've got rig welders and single hand welders and stuff like that, and pipe fitters and structural welders, structural people. They got all of that.
Right.
So we do have both in our industry. But
Mhm.
do you want to work in the field making X amount and have that? Or do you want to make X amount over here and it sounds bad, but look more professional? You can't have that.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, like you said, if you're looking for an office job, you really can't have those tattoos. Now, if you're out on the field doing construction, yeah, it's no big deal. I mean, it's just a bunch of dudes working anyways. Nobody's out there, you know, that's really on the professional level of, oh, you know, this guy's tattooed, you shouldn't be welding or whatever, you know. I mean, maybe if it's a personal, like if it was somebody's house or something, right, they could always throw a fit, I guess, you know, but I don't think anybody's really going to complain too much about that. Now, again, if you're going into an office, yeah, I mean, somebody's really not trying to look at somebody all tattooed up. You got to be, you know, on that professional level of it.
Yeah, but the funny, ironic part that I actually like is in the office, we have college degreed engineers that are making half of what a structural person or a welder is making in the field. And these, you know, because all these years, everybody, even us, my generation included with our boy, you've got to go to college. You've got to get that degree. You got to do this to make all this money.
Mhm.
Well, here we are now, and I have college degreed engineers that work for me that make less than half of what our welders can make in the field. And they went to a vocational school. It is a lost art. If you go look at our field projects and people, not just my company, just in the industry, there's a gap between the 40-year-olds and the 55-year-olds that don't have much experience because of our generation pushing our kids to get a college degree.
Mhm.
So now you have all those vocational kids, male, female, whatever, for that 15-year window that you got these guys retiring with 30 years of experience, and the next ones behind them have 15.
Mhm. Yeah. It's true though. I mean, in fact, that was kind of one, I guess, part of the reasons. Like I was telling you, my buddy that I used to work with at Lowe's, he ended up becoming a CO, and that actually a lot of them had became cops and COs over at that job. But it was one of those things where kind of money was the issue, but there wasn't as many openings in the field that, you know, like there once was that he was hoping for.
Yeah,
But
you're what, Fresno area roughly?
yes,
Yeah, y'all's closest industrial area is what, Bakersfield?
yeah, Bakersfield, yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
them kids over there burning rods in Bakersfield are making more than the kids coming out of UCLA with a degree.
Exactly. And that's the thing. You could sit here and make what, 30, 40 bucks an hour welding. I mean, that's damn good money, right? So
Some
compared to somebody else that went to
depending
college.
depending on the company
Correct.
and whether you're a rig welder that has your own rig or a structural welder,
Correct.
and depending on the geography of the project itself and whether it's union or not,
Right.
some of them welders are making between $38 and $82 an hour.
Absolutely.
And if they have a rig, they're getting another, they can get between 17 and 20 for their rig per hour. But anything over $17 an hour is taxable.
Mhm.
So they want the extra money on their hand, They want the extra money put into their per diem, so it's not taxed like their rig or their labor.
Mhm.
So some of them guys are making, just round numbers, say $50 an hour on their body, another 17 on the rig, and then depending on the area, they may be making $90 to $150 a day per diem.
Yep. And that's the thing, like you said, John, it depends what you're doing. If you have a rig, are you in a factory? What are you doing? Like, for example, I wouldn't mind one of the things I kind of wanted to do was like have a rig and go out and do jobs. But I also kind of wanted to go a lot of the route of doing TIG welding, machining with the CNC and all that. So
I did CNC machining on a lathe and a mill before I got into construction.
nice. That's awesome. And see right there, like if you're just doing, for example, if you're just a MIG welder, you can make $25 an hour. But then if you know how to do TIG welding, now you could be up to, 30, 35 an hour. And then you throw in CNC machine lathing and all that, knowing how to machine. Now you're talking like 40, $45 an hour, right? So
yeah, all the DMAW, SMAW, TIG, MIG.
Yep. Absolutely. And that's what's cool, man. That like I've always liked welding and everything.
What the general society needs to understand is them kids doing that, they have no quality of life. They're working 5 to 6 days a week, 10, 12 hours a day. There is no, hey, I need to go home because the kid's having a dance recital tonight or kid's baseball game or a birthday or a Christmas. Them guys and gals are sacrificing. So yeah, they're making badass money, but they're giving up a lot.
Yeah.
And it's stuff that the other side will be like, well, I'm not missing this or I'm not missing that. Well, them people are. It's like that hat Mark wears, clean hand, dirty money.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it is. You're busting your ass. You're missing out on all kinds of family shit to make the money for the family.
Yep. That is true.
I had one guy in the field that worked for us. I mean, there was issues here and there, but anyway, I think he went 3 straight years on projects before he ever went home.
Jeez.
Now, it wasn't a perfect home life, so being away was probably better for their situation at the time.
Right.
But to keep from losing his family, he stayed in the field.
Man. That's why, like, it would be a good thing too. I mean, if you just put in 3 to 10 years worth of work in that and make that good money, and maybe like a good thing that I would do, I mean, I know it's not for everybody, but personally, I would sit here and go, however long it takes you, 3 years, whatever, 10 years, spend that time working for that company, making that good cash and saving it up, and then start your own business where now you could become the boss, right? Now you don't have to sit there and go out on those rigs. And I mean, really, like every state could be different on what the amount of years that they want you to have. For example, if I was to open up a business here in California, say construction, doing drywall or welding, whatever, I've got to have like 4 years of experience working, with a company or into that trade before I could go and open up my own business. So, I mean, really,
some will let you do it with a journeyman license, and others you have to have a master's.
Oh, okay. And which I think is good anyways.
Every single state has a test you have to pass to be qualified to work in that state. We've had people that were on payroll. It was older gentlemen at a previous company that went to all the different states, took all the tests, which we paid them to go do this and all that.
Right.
But they went, they passed, they got the license under their name, under our company, for us to do work in them states. And then they went and sat on their ass and fished and hunted and did whatever they wanted because we had to pay them to keep them on payroll because they had that license.
Yep.
Because if we let them go, then we're not qualified to do or not licensed to do business in that state.
Right. Man, how cool would that be? Just because you got the license and now you're making that big money, because now this company, like you said, has, you know, they need to somebody hired under them to have that license and everything. That's pretty cool.
It happens.
Yeah, smart. Vinny was saying
Union-
I clock average 100 a week, 7 days a work week. Man, Vinny, that's a lot in there, man.
Yeah,
I definitely don't miss those 15, 17-hour work days.
Vinny works his ass off.
He does. And that guy gets up early. Well, I guess you have to with that many hours, right?
Well, it ain't only that. Look at all his animals and snakes and everything else. And then he was doing the woodworking. I mean, I don't know if he ever sleeps.
No, and then he's over there doing model shoots and everything. So, you know, yeah, that guy never gets no rest, man, for sure. Let's see here. Vinny over there operating a crane at the port. Yep. What's up, Dustin? How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, like his port he works at was a standard bust their ass all the time. And then when what was that bridge that collapsed? What was it? Not McKay, but something like that.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
The company I work for now, one of our subsidiaries, is rebuilding that bridge. So, but when the bridge went down, everything had to, or a lot of that shit had to go through his port. So their hours increased.
Oh, for sure. I forget the numbers on that bridge. It was like, wasn't it billions or something? Or
it's billions.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it was like $4 billion
for if you track every single cent to repair, replace, remove, it's going to be billions.
Yep. And then it's like what, a couple years out from even being built, isn't it? Like through the whole process, it's going to be like 3 years or something, or 5 years.
I'm not in with that subsidiary we have. I'm not in tight with that group or nothing, so I don't know all the details. But depending on which designs were offered up front, could be anywhere from 2 to 4 years. It just depends on, do you want to do this and get it working and you got to do some things along the way later? Or do you just want to be a one and done?
Right. That is true too. Dustin said, so it's still in the makings, but I'm going to start a local snake rack cleaning service for those who don't want to do it. That's pretty cool, Dustin.
Hey, you in the Houston area?
See, there you go. That actually, I bet you that'd be a pretty good business, man. There's what was it I was trying to think of right now? Something. Oh, like for example, like even there's people that go do the dog sitting, but like even pick up the poop in people's backyard. Like, man, I'm sure that a lot of people make pretty decent money doing that. Especially if you hit the right areas, neighborhoods and everything. Like over here, we have a lot of people they do the house cleaning and all that. 1, 2, there's like 3, 4 houses at least just on my street that have their people come out and clean their house. So definitely a business in it, man.
Yeah, my wife would love that.
I know, right? That would be pretty cool. And I was just thinking about that the other day too, that as far as how I need to go do the cleaning part of it.
Yeah, well, she definitely busts her ass around here and does way more. Oh, speaking of the devil.
I was going to say, and busy cooking and everything else, right?
Yeah, well, I'm flapping my gum. She's making hot wings.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, we were going to do it. I ain't going to say we were, but I thought we were doing them tomorrow for the Super Bowl. Well, I was going to be cleaning snakes and pairing and stuff, but we're doing them tonight.
Dustin said, I'm in the Oregon area. I live in Woodburn. Pay for the gas it takes to get to where you are. I'll travel pretty much anywhere here in Oregon. Heck yeah, Dustin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oregon's probably 32, 34 hours.
Little bit of a drive. We need to get a an airplane, man, where we could just fly over each other fast. John, I'm jealous. You're sitting outside in a t-shirt.
Yeah.
It's nice where they're at. John's got my weather though. We're like 70, so we're pretty decent.
Yeah, I went up to, I think you and I talked about this before, maybe in the chats or something, but when I was stationed at Pendleton, a guy that I was served with was from the Fresno area. I went up there a couple times with him. One of the times we went up there, I forgot that long ass bridge over that deep canyon, but where they did the bungee jumping.
God, I'm trying to think.
It's right there around Fresno. I don't remember if it was south or north of it, but I went there with him, and there was about five of us. There was about five of us right there together, you know, in our group.
Yeah.
And then the guy in front of me outweighed me by 30 or 40 pounds. And they told him, oh, yeah, you'll go down to about your armpits. You'll be fine. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He was 30 or 40 pounds lighter than me. And they said, you'll go down to about your armpits. Well, he did it and all that. And we drug his ass back up. And it was to his nuts. So I was like, dude, he weighs less than I do. And you misjudged that. But I went totally under.
Jeez. Yeah, I remember that story. I'm trying to think of the name. Was it the Kings River or?
Man, I don't remember. This was 92, 93.
Years ago.
Yeah, the other thing was, you know, raised in Texas, all that. I've done all this country boy stuff, stretching fences, doing this, doing that, all the country boy lifestyle.
Right.
Well, then back in the early 90s, 8 Seconds come out with Luke Perry.
Oh, shit.
I was like, oh, shit, yeah, I could do this cowboy thing, no problem.
Right.
Well, we found out where he practiced and trained at was a place called Meisner's, just north up there around LA.
Mm.
So I was like, all right, cool. We'll go up there. So
Right.
we went up there. It was $8 per ride or 20 for 3 rides. And back then, military, whatever, we didn't have a lot of money. So I was like, well, shit, I'm gonna try the 3 rides. I'm gonna pay 20 instead of 24. I rode 2 out of 3, and those 2 added together wasn't 8 seconds.
Jeez.
So I told him after that second one, I was like, man, F this, I'm done. I'm gonna go sit over here in the chute and drink beer. Y'all just have a ball.
You're like, no more.
Nah, they can have all that. I've done, you know, I'll ride horses, do this, do that kind of
Right.
thing. But I ain't doing that shit.
I couldn't even do it now. My
wife's uncle and his son are both badass in that arena type stuff.
Mm.
And the nephew or cousin, he's probably 18 or 19 now. He's already won an F-250, an F-350. I don't know how many buckles or how many hundreds of thousands. Just won all kinds of shit.
Damn.
And I think he qualified for the NFR last year. No, he didn't last year. And the uncle, the dad, he missed qualifying by 2 points 3 years ago.
Damn. Pretty good.
Had he
man.
got the points, we were going to go to Vegas and go watch NFR.
Man, that would have been nice. And just by a couple points too, that close, man.
Yeah, but the uncle is I think he's the header on the header and healer team. His son he does the same thing, but he also is getting into bulldogging, I believe.
Oh, wow.
He won his first F-250 and at a different event, a horse trailer, before he even had his driver's license.
Damn. Kid was good, man.
Oh, he is. It's the Stansberries.
Nice. And so he doesn't do it no more, though, huh?
Oh yeah, they still do it.
Oh, nice.
They're just trying to get the NFR points to go to Vegas and
Oh,
compete
sweet.
compete nationally in the main event.
Right. What is the? Does it go all year round, or is there just like certain?
No, it's all they do it all year round, sometimes 3 times a month,
Oh, shit.
but only certain events have qualifying points.
Oh, okay.
Like the one he won the F350 in had no national points in it.
Interesting, but still fun getting out there, getting that practice and everything, and getting your name out there. I mean, see, Vinny said, "I'm 5 minutes from Seaside Heights, where the show Jersey Shore was filmed." That's pretty cool. Get the fist bump going.
Hey Vance, I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna go help her finish whatever we
Yeah,
got to do and get ready for dinner and all that.
I appreciate it, John. You have an awesome one and enjoy that food. What are you guys going to get cooking for tomorrow for the Super Bowl?
I think we're just doing pizzas. But
Yeah.
I still got stuff to clean. They have other things going on, but I'm gonna do the snakes and trying to get some shit listed. Because we had 105 babies last year, and I don't have jack shit listed on Morph Market.
Time to get that going.
We're just that far behind. But 105 from last year, I got a few left over from 24. We're pairing for this year. The only
Yeah.
two I have listed are on reptile ads, and it was from the Pastel Super Inchy DG to a Pastave Double Het DG Monsoon. And that's where I was telling you we got lucky last year with all the odds. 4 out of 5 were visual DG, and 3 of the 5 were Het Monsoon.
Oh, wow.
And because I was testing for Monsoon, and you could see the DG, but I just said, screw it. It's only a few dollars extra per snake. So I tested all of them through Charlie. So the 3 that I knew were definitely tested positive. The one I was questionable tested positive. The other one did not.
Oh, wow.
And the 2 out of the 5 that I thought were Monsoon tested positive. One I didn't think was tested positive.
Man. Well, at least you got one in there.
Yeah, we're only keeping the one. The other 2 that are, one's DG Het Monsoon, one's double Het. Those are the only 2 I have publicly listed anywhere, and they're both on reptile ads. I haven't even put them on Morph Market yet.
Right. Dustin was asking, do either one of you have or know anybody who has a Cypress Orange Dream Clown Boy that's ready to breed that I can borrow? No, Dustin, I don't have one. Or
I have
no.
one Cypress. She is Het Clown, and I'm breeding her this year. And more than likely, she's either going to go to a ODYB Leopard Clown Het Pied, or I'm going to put her to a Blackhead Pastel Mojave Clown. Because
Nice.
I may be wrong. I've had a few Modelos, but I want to say the Blackhead and the Cypress are Lilac. So that's why I'm considering that one.
Nice. Hell yeah. Let's see here. One last comment, and we'll be ending this down. Pastel Het Desert Ghost Monsoon could be a start into the Monsoon project, I hope. Yeah, possibly, Jamie. That'd be pretty cool.
Pastel Het DG Monsoon. Yeah, the 2 I have listed is I want to say they're both female. The one is a Pastel Inchy Mojave double Het, and the other is just a Inchy DG Het Monsoon.
Okay. So let me know
There
if you
is
hit.
another one of them listed by Chimera, the same thing, NCDG Het Monsoon. But what
said
they're asking, we're asking less. Because I mean, we're not Chimera. Nobody's going to recognize our name like theirs.
He said, let me know if you hit a Cypress OD leopard clown male.
If I use that first male, then I'll let you know.
Heck yeah. Well, we're going to go ahead and end this. We definitely appreciate everyone coming out and watching the show. I appreciate you jumping on here, John. You know,
Yeah,
you're
man.
always welcome. Pretty cool snakes you had too, man. Definitely enjoyed seeing those.
Yeah,
But
those are three that never get any love.
they did today.
Well, I
Gotta
mean,
keep
we're not breeding them yet, so we don't talk about them much. We'll mention them, but we hardly ever show them.
right. Well, I hope everyone has a good weekend. You guys support US Art. Keep your head up. Keep grinding. Keep pushing those awesome projects. I don't know if you got anything to say, John.
Just prayers to Bosa.
Absolutely.
Deeds Not Words 2, 2026. And I know you have a close relationship with one, but look out for all the 15-minute lane people this year.
Exactly. It's going to be good. And definitely get those Deeds Not Words shirts and beanies. They got them on the Fat Man Nation, $35 for the
Dude,
shirt.
I would totally get a beanie, but it was sitting in a freaking drawer. So I'm going to buy one of the black shirts instead.
Yeah, those things are cool, man. I got to get me a shirt. Those are
I'm
awesome.
I already bought the veteran one for me and the first responder for him, but I'll probably get the black shirt as well. It's
Nice.
just down here, we just don't get the temperatures that you need a beanie.
Right.
I will wear them deer hunting. I will wear them duck hunting, but we just don't wear them every day.
Yep. Like you said, be sitting in the drawer. Well, you guys have a good one. I appreciate you jumping on, John, and I will catch you guys all next week. And you guys stay safe and keep your head up, and I will catch you all later.
I appreciate it, man.
No problem.